Stick logs are common borehole labels used to display material name and depth at borehole locations. Stick logs can only be displayed in 2D plan views and will automatically turn off when a model is opened. In the geotechnical modeler, select 2D stick logs. In the dialog, assume the default settings and select Create 2D stick logs. The stick logs will appear as hashed strips with material depths labeled on the left and legend code labeled on the right. For the geology field, select the geology code you want to use for the material names and select Create 2D stick logs. The former stick logs are replaced using the updated settings. Notice the material names are now displayed in the right side labels. To change the appearance of stick logs, use the other settings in the dialog. You can adjust the width, vertical exaggeration, and rotation to see what the stick logs look like after changing the settings. Recreate the stick logs to turn off the labels on the left or right. Remove the check mark next to the label. To change the to change the text height for the label, enter a new value for the label height and recreate the stick logs. To remove the stick logs from the drawing, select Erase 2D stick logs. Stick logs are also turned off when the on-screen display is set to a model view. The hatch patterns and colors used in the stick logs can be customized in the hatch style editor. In the editor, you can add and delete geology codes, assign the hatch pattern, hatch scale, and hatch angle. You can also assign the hatch and background color. After customizing the hatch patterns, you can save your changes and export to a file for use in other geotechnical projects. To apply the updated hatching to your drawing, the stick logs need to be recreated. Notice the solid hatching in the is replaced with the new hatching that was assigned in the editor. 3D boreholes are used to enrich your model presentation. To create 3D boreholes, you must be in a model view. In the geotechnical modeler, select 3D boreholes. In the dialog, assume the default settings and select Create 3D boreholes. Confirm the number of boreholes created and click OK to display them on the screen. 3D boreholes are constructed as cylinders and include a label to identify the borehole. To change the appearance of the 3D boreholes, use the settings in the dialog. You can adjust the label height, diameter, and vertical exaggeration. After changing the settings, click Create 3D boreholes to update the drawing. To fill in the wireframe cylinder, use the visual style. Select the conceptual or realistic visual style to shade the cylinder. This is helpful to see the borehole depths and discern the vertical inclination if applied to any of the boreholes. To remove the 3D boreholes from the drawing, select Erase 3D boreholes. Boreholes that remain in the drawing are automatically turned off when the plan view is restored. If you change the visual style, make sure to change it back when you return to the plan view. This will remove the unwanted shading you see over the 2D boreholes.